Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5am Club. And I've never been here before, but you'll probably hear the echo. It's like an echo chamber, but I'm here in Canberra, the capital city of Australia, and I've come down for a weekend with a group of 50 people to celebrate the feast day of St. Nicholas, which is today. So happy name day to all my friends who are named Nicholas, and girls who are named Nicola. Nazisite, Chronia Pola, Polychrony Naziste. And it's a very special day. So yesterday we went cherry picking in Young, which was a magnificent experience, just seeing all of those big, beautiful cherries on the trees, and tasting the freshness of nature is just something which is, something that we all should do or experience at least once in our lives. But what happened is that this morning I got up early. We went out last night, went to the Hellenic Club, had a beautiful feast there. I'm so impressed with what the Greek community has done here in Canberra in terms of putting together a facility and infrastructure to unite Greeks from not only all over Canberra, but all over Australia and all over the world. A magnificent job, so congratulations for having the foresight to do something which is I'm very, very proud of. Anyway, it's very, very windy today. It's very, very windy, but I'm standing in a place which is quite historic and quite special. Right down there, I don't know if you can see, right there in the distance is the War Memorial in Canberra. The War Memorial. We've got Lake Burley Griffith down there, and above us are all the flags of the world paraded on tall flag posts. And if I turn around to the other side, what we'll see the flag of Parliament House. I might just walk up there, I'll just see how it is with the wind buffeting. But I want to have a bit of a walk and talk and just chat to you about a topic that I've got near and dear to my heart. A topic that I started talking to yesterday, and it came out of a book that I'd read, and the book was entitled, just let me have a look, Better Than Before. Better Than Before. But there was an aspect, some information there, or some learnings from that book that I just want to expand on, because I found them very, very profound and very, very powerful. And the author talks about expectation, the importance of how expectations shape our lives, and how expectation impacts different people in a different way. So the author basically talked about the fact that there were two types of expectation. There were external expectations that are put upon us or made available to us through our external environment. So family, friends, school teachers, work peers, governments, media, you name it. There are others outside of ourselves who contribute to the expectations that we have and feel in our lives. And there's also the internal compass, the internal expectations, which we have set for ourselves. We've either inherited those or we've adopted those, I think is a better way of saying it. We've adopted those because we've bought into them, we're invested in those expectations, and the author talks about, the ability to change and modify and shape expectation based on what stage you are in life and how you feel, because you can swap out the expectations, you can block out, you can mute the expectations that are not serving you, and you can also enhance, amplify the expectations that others have put upon you, or you may have adopted or inherited from a young age. But then again, he goes on to say, so there are all these forces outside of us. There are all these forces. So just like you've got the flags, and just like you've got the Parliament House up that end, and the War Memorial down the other end, there are these forces around us that are shaping the expectations that we have in our lives and the self-image that we have. And we've learnt that self-image is so important, because you can't outperform or underperform your self-image. So whatever your self-image is, or whatever self-image you're generating or creating, is going to be your thermostat to where you go in life and what you're able to achieve in life. But the author then goes on to say that there are 4 types of personalities which influence or impact how we receive expectation and how we respond to expectation. So it's not just simply, you do something or you say something. It's how you interpret those expectations and how you buy into those expectations that are going to shape the person that you're going to be. So the four personality types that the author talks about. I love this echo. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm sure I'm on security camera here somewhere, so if the security guards start coming down, you'll know why. So the 4 types of personality types are 1, upholders, 2, questioners, 3, obligers, and 4 are rebels. So the upholders are the people who basically go with the flow. So whatever expectations have been passed to them by family and friends, or whatever expectations they've come up with themselves, they will just simply and dutifully do that expectation or follow that expectation without questioning it, without pushing back, without doing anything. They'll just simply take it on board and run with it. So they'll take up and incorporate both internal and external expectations without question. The second personality type are the questioners. So they'll question all expectations. They'll question the expectation that has come from their external environment, from their parents, their friends, their families, their school teachers, their religion, you name it. They will question it. And they'll also question their own expectations on a constant basis. But once they question it, once they are happy that their expectations serve them, then they'll take them on board and they'll run with them. The third level are the obligers. And the obligers are the people who will just oblige to the external expectations. Sorry for the stuttering. But they're the ones who basically will do whatever they can to keep other people happy. And it's a dangerous place to be. If you're an obliger, hear that echo? Obliger! If you're an obliger, then basically what you're doing is just doing things to keep other people happy, which means that at some point in time you're going to look back over your life, and unless the people around you are very, very generous and have an expectation for you that's going to increase you and improve you, then you're going to live to hate yourself. Anyway, I've got a beautiful dog coming down here with a walker, so I'll keep on chatting. So the obliger is a sort of person or personality type that'll meet the outer expectations but struggle to meet internal expectations. So they'll do what's right for everybody else but not do what's right for themselves. And the obligers find it hard to form a habit because they do more for others than they do for themselves. And the fourth personality type is the rebel. The rebel. And the rebel is the personality type that will resist all expectations, both internal and external. Xerokefali, the ones who won't do what they're told, will not live up to the expectations that have been set by their family and friends, and also are the ones who will double cross themselves and not even uphold the expectations that they've got for themselves. So a dangerous place to be. So there you go. They're the tendencies. So they're described as tendencies, and we need to pay attention to people's tendencies. So take some time to assess your own tendency. You know, are you an obliger? Are you a rebel? Are you a questioner? Or are you an upholder? And also question the tendencies of the people around you, your family, your friends, your work peers, to understand where they're coming from, and to help them shape their destinies and their expectations by once you know where the other person's coming from, once you understand their tendencies, then you're in a better position to be able to communicate to them and help them, as I said before, shape the expectations, or the way you frame the expectation to them, or frame the expectations to yourself, so that you buy in and take advantage of this additional knowledge that we've picked up today. Anyway, let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, let's understand how self-image works. Let's understand and take on board the 4 tendencies for acceptance and investment in the expectations that others have introduced to us, and the ones that we've got for ourselves. And I'll just continue walking and talking, and I'll just go up here on the hill here just to give us another view of the flags of all the nations of the world, and also to see Parliament House in all of its magnificence. But it's Jim from Jim's 5am Club. There'll be a bit of buffeting of the wind, I'd imagine, from here on in, but let's make the most of this day. I'll head up to Parliament House. I'll actually walk all the way up there and do a vlog in front of Parliament House, and then grab a taxi and go back to the hotel where I'll have breakfast with everybody else, and then head off to church. But how beautiful is this? Wow, look at what I'm looking at now. I'll just turn around and I'll show you. And actually in front of us, what I've got is old Parliament House, and behind old Parliament House is new Parliament House. So here you go. That building there is the old Parliament House, and so you've got a flag on old Parliament House. Then above that you've got new Parliament House right up the top, and if we do a 360, you've got the War Memorial down the back there, and that little echo chamber that I was in is just nestled behind my shoulder. So I'll head up to old Parliament House, just walking along through this grassland, and continue along my merry way. And thank you once again for joining me on Jim's 5am Club. I look forward to coming to you again from another place with another message of empowerment, so that we can all grow and develop and make the most of our day, and because life's all about shared experiences. There's no use trying to be a selfish individual. We need to share whatever knowledge we have, and to help each other grow, develop, and get through the day, get through our lives. Yassas, take care from Jim's 5am Club, from the magnificent Canberra on this windy, cold summer's day. Yassas, and Apilaki, and bye for now.